Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is David Rainey. Let's see, today, basically, I'll be talking about why 9-to-5 jobs, just over broke, or whatever you want to call it, suck, and that please don't rely on Social Security, to maintain your living situation as you get older. A lot of people know I really always had a disdain for like working for somebody else. Now, granted, I have employees, that's fine, but they do the things that, of course, I don't want to do, and they make, me more money. That's the same mentality that pretty much any boss, employer, business owner, whatever you want to call it, have. Now, I just never, really never liked the whole trading, your time for money type thing. Because you figure with when you retire, people think that Social Security is going to save them, because a lot of people nowadays really don't save much of anything. Most jobs or most companies don't have 401ks or unless it's like a government job or something like that, very, very, very few companies actually have a pension plan still set up, like they did back in the day. You got people who work there 20 years or whatever, they get a pension plan from the job and Social Security and such. But that's not happening no more. That is like non-existent. We have kids who don't even know that probably that even ever existed. And I kind of feel sorry for their future unless they, do something about it. But I doubt with how things are going, things are really going to pick back up. Especially go back to those golden days, how, say, like my grandmother had it and things of that nature. But, you got so many people who are afraid to do something else. I tell everybody, even people who work with me, like, look, man, do something else besides just your regular job, because that's not going to be a safety net for you and your family. The fact that you can get laid off anytime, or you have slim to no chance of even moving up. You got a lot of people who are at these dead-end jobs, and if you think you're worth $13 an hour, especially if you're doing some real strenuous job. I feel sad for you, because I know myself, my value is worth, actually I can't even put a number on it. That's how I feel about myself. So I would like people to have that same mentality, but unfortunately it won't. But for those who, are still working, let loose, open up your mindset, be open, because I tell people every day, you'll never get rich off of just one income. You work that job, bust your ass all for how many years or decades, and what do you have to show for it? You may retire, you'll get 40% of what you made, and you probably can't even live off what you make right now in this current state of time. So inflation is just going to go up, but your paychecks really won't. They may go up over the years, but it won't be caught up to where inflation is at that current moment. So do something else. You got so many people who work till they're 67 and 70, and you got these politicians talking about raising the age limit for when you could retire. You don't think 67 to 70 years old is old enough or long enough for you to be working? I'm sorry, I can't see myself working that long. I don't even I'm 31 right now. I don't see myself working past 32. Like even with my businesses, I'm on a path to just be done with those and just live off of residual income for the rest of my life, which will forever increase, and also my daughter and any other future children I may have will benefit on after I'm long gone. That's my goal, and that's what's going to happen. But I can't see myself working to 70 years old. I see people, they retire from one job. I've been to a recent retirement party. Lady retired, I think she was 68. So she still looked young, still active, body, she's not like all immobile or nothing. But guess what? She said, she's only going to chill for a little while, but she's going to have to get another job after that. So you work for somebody for 27 years or something like that, you retire, but now you have to get another job because your retirement money and your Social Security won't maintain your lifestyle, your living situation. So that's just it's just so not like cool to me. Now you got people thinking Social Security is really going to save them, like I said before, as they get older. All right, so what I like to show, how every year you get those yearly statements saying how much you would make right now if you was a retired right now or something like that from all the years you've worked, like these Social Security statements right here. Yeah. So I get mine recently. And this is what like kind of pissed me off, and this is why I hate 9-to-5s, and you should too. Because those of you who think with Social Security will save you or will help you out, you're sadly mistaken. Now, I've been on paper. I've been working since '96, so that's cool. I've been working since '96. I had my business for a long time though, but I barely pay out any of those taxes because, like I said, I never planned on living on Social Security even back in 2000 when I started my first company. But let's see here. So it says, at my current earning rate, if I was to continue working until my full retirement age of 67 years old, my monthly payment would be $619 a month. $619 a month. If I retired 3 years later at 70, my monthly payment would be $767 a month. Are you listening to these numbers? $767 a month. I don't know what that pays for in my life right now, besides like little household bills. I probably pay my electricity, credit card or two or something like that, I can buy food, but that's about it. $619 a month if I was to retire, if I was to keep at my earning rate, as far as this is concerned, because like I said, I don't really pay out on that, but yeah, that's crazy. If I was, let's see, I have earned enough credits to qualify for benefits. If I was to become disabled right now, I would get $853 a month. This is like sickening. I'm like, kind of makes me upset. You think you work, in my case, I worked since '96, right? If I at this current pace, if I was to still keep going the way it is right now, I make $853. That's if I get hurt. That's ridiculous. That's kind of upsetting. If I was to die, God forbid, my daughter, she would get $743 a month. And my total, my spouse, if the benefits started at full retirement age, will get $990 a month. This is just crazy. You got people, you work your whole life to get a measly ass Social Security, income of this amount monthly. That's ridiculous. Now, I've been working since 1996. I was 14? Something like that, right? I was like 14, right? I had a job forever. Now, I was 14 when I was working. If I work all the way up to the age of 70, that's what? 56 years? Worked for 56 years. Gave 56 years of my life to make somebody else rich. And I would make about $700 a month. Guys, you need to wake up. This 9-to-5 stuff is really not cool. So I have, better solutions. There are better solutions, even if you don't even look at or do what I do extra, because I own brick and mortar businesses, but I also do network marketing on the side, as well, because I do it. I take it full time as well. But you got to learn to sacrifice, do something else, because I'm like, if you feel that you can work for 50 something, 60 something years, and you're worth only about $700 a month, some of you maybe make it a little more, but still, how much you making now compared to how much you were retired with? Especially if you didn't put no money in like 401ks or all these IRAs, which are fluctuating because of the whole economy. So I don't get it. I say do something else. You need to get off that pride of yours, because that's what it basically comes down to. It's mostly mindset, but a lot of it is pride. You got people who are just like, nah, I'm good, I don't want to do that, I ain't about that. If every person who was successful had that same mentality, what the world would be like now? We'd be lost as hell with like no inventions or no modern technologies. People went out their way to find a better solution and found it, which benefited all of us, or themselves. So you should want to do the same thing. I say take a look. You can check the links below. I got options for whether you're new to any type of network marketing or you're old school seasoned vet in it. We got options for all of those people. So like I said, do something else. Even if it isn't network marketing, I don't care. Make bread and sell it. I don't care. Do something else. Don't think you're worth only $700 something or even $1,000 or whatever more a month. After you bust your ass for decades. And you still would need another job afterwards. So if you trying to be like me, and enjoy your life now. Like I said, I'm 31, 32. I'll be fully retired. I'll be 32 January 1st. So, I'll be fully retired and enjoying my life. What will you still be doing? Reporting to work, making your boss rich while he's out playing golf with his buddies, and you're making him rich. So, you need to look at things like that and think of things like that. If you really want to succeed in life, you need to do whatever it takes to be successful. Sacrifices will happen. Like, I barely sleep. I go to bed like 5, 6 in the morning every day, and I wake up probably about like 9 o'clock every day, 7 days a week. I take naps in between, but still, that's my routine, because I'm doing whatever I can so I can meet my goal of retiring at 32. What are you doing with yourself? All right, so check out the blog, check out the websites below, and get on board. You have a good one.